What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Shannon Vick, entrepreneur and owner of Iron Fist Fitness. Today I want to talk about relationships. As a personal trainer, I hear a lot of stories. I'm kind of like a therapist / counselor. And the reoccurring theme that I've been hearing lately is friendships or lack thereof, where you have one person on the receiving end and you have the other person on the giving end, where all they do is give. And the other person, all they do is take, or receive, but they never reciprocate it back. And so you have a one-sided relationship. And some of you think that you can build a relationship off text messaging or sustain a relationship off of text messaging, and you can't. And some of you aren't even good at that, meaning you'll get a text, but you won't respond till 2-3 days later talking about you're busy. Busy doing what? You're on your phone 99% of the time, but you cannot respond to a text message. And so I say all that to say this, that we need to take the old school approach and act as if text messaging doesn't even exist. Act as if email doesn't even exist, and pick up the phone and say, hey, I just want to call you and ask you how you're doing. I want to ask you how your day is going. I want to encourage you, and not really focus on yourself, but just be the one to try to outgive and say, hey, I just want to see how you're doing. And then as the other person, you do the same thing. If you have that mentality, then that makes for a sustainable relationship. But nowadays, we live in a society where everybody's selfish and we need to be selfless. And I equate this to God. A lot of times we pray and all we do is ask God of things, but we never thank him. We never take the time to thank him. And then that kind of bleeds into our other relationships where all we do is take and receive, but we never give. And so I encourage you today that if you're in a relationship and if you're together, whether it's marriage or boyfriend, girlfriend, and you feel like, man, all I'm doing is giving and never receiving, then you need to go get counseling. And if it's a friendship, you might have to end it. Because if this is something that's been going on for a long period of time where all you're doing is giving, you're going to feel depleted at some point and feel exhausted and feel like you have no more to give because all the other person has done is take. And so I hope this is encouraging. And I hope you can receive something out of this. And like I said, if you're on the end where all you do is take, you need to check yourself. And if you're the person who all you do is give, you need to evaluate yourself and say, hey, you know what? I don't know if this relationship is going to last because it's more of me doing than it is them. So I hope you're encouraged. If you're in the local area, hit my gym up, man. Come visit your boy. Check me out at ironfistfitness.com. If you are not within the demographic of Milwaukee, Wisconsin, maybe your outskirts, I do sell online programs, Body by Vic. Check that out. Until then, God bless. Talk to you soon.